What up, world? It's your man Rondo in full effect.
What's going on here with your boy Monster? What's going on?
And I would like to welcome you all to the very first iteration of the newly formed podcast, Lookin Ass.
Lookin Ass.
In conjunction with 770 Productions.
And in conjunction with Dead Plumber Baby Productions.
So, just to give you a quick rundown, with this podcast, we're going to be doing all type of things. We're going to be discussing culture, music, fashion, movies, television shows. What else?
Recent events, news. You know me, I may bring up some politics. I'm almost sure I'm going to bring up a conspiracy theory or something.
I'm thinking that might have to be like a reoccurring event.
Because you know.
Yeah. It's a lot of those. I just came across one, matter of fact. You know about it, matter of fact.
Which one?
The Lamb Chops Play Along joint.
Yo.
I downloaded and uploaded a video on TikTok. By the way, TikTok is Rondo1. And I uploaded the fucking Lamb Chops. This is the song that doesn't end. But the version I had said never end. And the first comment in my joint was like, I could have sworn it said doesn't. And then I'm like, damn, it might be a conspiracy. Motherfucker started LOLing in the comments, but the whole time it definitely is.
It's a conspiracy? What you talking about?
Alternate universe.
Oh, snap. So that's some Mandela effect joint?
In my opinion, yeah. Growing up.
Because it says, this is the song that doesn't end. Like,
that's the one we grew up with. But on my TikTok page,
that.
I have a version that says never ends.
I mean, it came back out. They shut it down. They brought it back out.
But
are they saying like it never said this is the song that doesn't end?
I have to call through the comments on my page, but from what I saw, a lot of people were dumbfounded by the fact that it said never, because they remembered it as doesn't. And I had to sit back and actually think, and they're right. It does.
It doesn't. I mean, they could rebrand and, you know.
I can see it for, if you try
maybe they didn't own the song, and
it
it was like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe they didn't own the song, and it was like, we want to put Lamb Chops back out, but we don't own this shit, so.
I don't know.
Switch doesn't to never.
I thought they were trying to be smarter with the grammar type shit. Like, you don't say, but doesn't is the right way to say it.
Doesn't
never is the wrong way to say it. That's why I was lost. But
if you say never, it's just, come on. We hear you, boy.
But anyway, with this podcast here on Lookin Ass, we're gonna be talking about all different type of topics. We're gonna be bouncing around from here to there, mainly because we're intoxicated off of the THC.
Most likely, yes. 9 times out of 10.
That is the substance of choice over here in the treehouse. That is the substance of choice over here in the treehouse, and that is most of the time. Those will be the reasons you hear the pauses or the breaks in the conversation. Like, I'm trying to be better about it, but everything happens with time.
I'm not. You guys just gotta be patient. I'm sorry.
So,
I'm not sorry.
With this being the first episode of the podcast, you know, we're gonna be working out the kinks over the next couple of weeks, but we're gonna get it together and we're gonna have it nice and neat for you cats sooner than later. That's a promise.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try to work out the kinks, give you full effect, Jason. So hopefully I won't be holding the mic.
No. I was gonna say, why don't you give them a quick rundown about who you are, Monster? Speak to the people.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty chill. Sagittarius vibes. I know right now your face just cringed. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm one of the good ones. You know, everybody's got the good ones. People say I'm funny. I don't think I'm funny. I just think I'm being honest and stuff like that. Smoking a chiva and eating a chicken. I don't know. That's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Anything else? You know,
right.
Ask me questions in the comments. I'll answer them.
This man's being modest. He's fucking hilarious as shit, first and foremost. Like, naturally funny without making an effort at all. Like, just off the top of the dome, freestyle, flame your ass. He's funny. Like otherwise, I wouldn't try to link with him to do a situation like this.
A real flame boy.
Me, I don't know who all knows or who haven't known. My name is Ronnie. I go by Rondo. Capricorn vibes.
Rondo.
Rondo. 6'3.25", laid back, chill. I like to, stay to myself, out of the way. I like to make memories. I like to make history. I don't like the dumb shit. I try to avoid the idiots and the nonsense. It's very difficult nowadays. So my circle is smaller than a decimal. But yet and still, I don't let that slow me down or stop me. You just pick and choose your battles. You don't hide. You don't be scary. You just be cautious and be careful. And with that being said, y'all got a quick rundown about who we are. Over here on Bird Looking Ass, I just want you to know we're going to keep it tight. We're going to keep it light. Pause. Because I said...
Yeah, you said I heard that.
I did not try to do that. I was trying to rhyme with some shit. Keep it light.
Keep it light.
Keep it right.
Keep it right. Let's keep it right.
Keep it light, keep it right.
Yeah.
Keep it. But the first topic that I wanted us to talk about, and I'm thinking we should go to a commercial break first and then come back into it.
I'm thinking so too.
When we come back, so what I want to do, since we're working the kinks out, I'm going to introduce the topic, and then I would like for you to tell the people who our sponsor is for today's episode.
Oh yeah.
All right, so when we come back, because I don't know Shorty's name or info, I'm gonna have to look it up. We gonna talk about old girl who called in the fake Amber Alert with the baby on the side of the road. What's her name?
Carlee Russell. That was Carlee Russell.
Carlee Russell.
I remember her.
I keep calling the shorty that called in the Amber Alert. Me and Monster is gonna dissect this situation in the most, how do I want to say, in the most. We're not going to be extremely ignorant.
I'm not gonna be ignorant.
Oh, I might take it though.
I'm not gonna be ignorant.
I know what that
I'm literally
was.
gonna keep an open mind about this one.
I know what that was.
I'm gonna keep an open mind about this one, guys.
I know what that
I'm not gonna choose a side. I'm gonna.
She picked my side for me. Shout out her boyfriend. Fuck you, me.
Like I said, we'll be back to discuss this topic.
Oh God. Yeah. And we back.
Yo. What's going on? We back.
Yes, y'all.
You ready to get on this topic, or you ready to?
Go ahead and drop that. Shout out the sponsor.
Shout out the sponsor. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. See, I'm off that sponsor. See, what y'all want to do is next time y'all trying to get drunk, man, go down there and get you some of that Tamana. That shit off the chain. Put some lime in it with you if you want to. I'm telling you. I drink it straight with some lime, some ice, sip slow. You know what I mean?
Get your feel
right
on.
there. Put it right there.
I like it.
You know, he got the Blanco, but you know I get that rap locked out about the job.
This nigga.
Or die tonight, huh?
He meant to say Blanco.
That's Blanco.
Yeah.
I would have got that rap locked out.
Anyway, I don't know. Terramina. Terramina.
Tamana.
Ain't nobody meaner than Terramina. Get your sip on. Anyway.
That was good. Tamina. How was it? Tamana, Terramina.
Terramina.
Who was that?
So the first topic that we got to talk about is still newly fresh in a lot of motherfuckers' minds.
No, she just, it's fresh. It's fresh.
It's fresh in a motherfucker, for real.
You know,
What's the name? I'm gonna let you explain the situation and talk to these people about what the fuck took place with our friend Carlee
Russell. Carlee Russell woke up one day and just chose violence. She really plotted on violence. She stole from her job. That was her first act.
Mind you, I heard of this story. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm hearing all these facts for the first time, so my opinion will not be biased. I knew what I knew, but the reason Monster, aka Jay Dilla, is here is because he always has the facts about the shit.
I gotta give you facts.
Niggas need to start watching the news.
I gotta give you facts.
Go ahead. My apologies.
Stole money from a job.
Wow.
That was the first thing she did, but
Where she work at?
I don't even know where she worked at. See, it was somebody said the Dollar General, somebody said she was a nurse, it was all types of stuff.
I think I did see a picture of her in scrubs.
Because I think she said she was a nurse, but you stole money from the register. What they buy, what they sell.
What nurses?
What nurses got registered? So we ain't even go there.
That bitch was at the free clinic.
We left that there. But what happened was she got in her car, she was calling herself going where she was going. And then she said she out the right side of her eye, she spotted a baby on the side of the interstate.
So she was driving.
She was driving.
And en route to where she was going.
En route to where she going on the interstate.
She saw a baby on the side.
A baby on the side.
Okay, I'm
of
here.
the road.
I'm still here.
Okay, that's right. She said upon seeing said baby on the side of the road, she followed the baby.
Wait, are we talking about a child or the rapper?
We're talking about a child. Now this is not the rapper, not the baby on the side of the road.
She followed a baby. Like,
a baby.
The baby led her.
The baby led her. She was walking with the baby because, it's like, oh shit, that's a baby on the side of the road. It's not pull over and try to get this motherfucker and put him in the car. It's walking with it, driving, and then upon that she calls the police.
Walk with me, Lord.
And tells them it's a baby on the side of the road.
Okay, so she contacted the authorities and let them know I was en route to my destination and I saw a baby, on the side of the road. Okay, I'm still here.
So that's where I'm at. So she pulls over.
Here. Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling over.
Beep beep.
To check on the baby on the side of the road. Now, after she called the authorities, she called a family member or something, or somebody. She called someone else.
Mm-hmm. Not a boyfriend.
Not the boyfriend. It was a cousin, sister, mama. We don't know.
That sounds about right. That might be that person, the cousin, sister, mama.
Cousin, sister, mama.
That's what she called. The cousin, sister, mama.
We don't know. Unknown. Called someone else.
Well.
Told them the story about the baby on the side of the road. And she walks off from the phone call.
Okay. Where? Walked off?
In the woods, following, in her words, following the baby.
I wish I had a baby ad lib to drop so I could just be like, huh.
Right.
I don't know his ad lib.
Right, I don't know his ad lib either. What would he say? What's the baby ad lib?
That's my baby. Shoot.
I don't know.
I don't know. And he canceled anyway.
Is he canceled?
Oh, we're going to have to talk about that. I'll tell you at the end of the episode.
How they cancel something? Like, we got to talk about that. But
I'll tell you how they cancel. He canceled himself on top of that. Okay, so
let's stick to top.
Let me see if I'm still with you.
Right.
So she's in her route to destination. She sees a baby on the side of the road. She gets out, follows said baby. Calls the authorities to let them know that there's a baby on the side of the road. She continues to follow the baby into the woods.
Now she pulled over and called somebody else.
Oh, she called her sister mama, sister cousin mama, sister cousin mama. Sister
cousin mama, boyfriend, possibly, who knows?
Unknown.
Called somebody, told them about the situation. And she walked away from the phone call. In her words, she was missing. After that, she was missing for 2 days.
Now, if I may.
Was it a day or two?
It was a couple of days.
I want to say
3 days. Because this is what I heard.
Like Friday, she was missing.
I heard that
Saturday.
she walked into the woods with the baby, but she was forced, like some hillbilly type motherfuckers.
Hillbilly type.
Forced her into the woods, and that's who originally kidnapped her. Am I wrong with? Is that not what the original story was?
I would have to see. That's the thing.
I originally
I
heard.
do not know.
Everything you said was what I heard. up until the point where she walked into the woods. That's where I get lost. Like,
okay, see, that's
what
what happened.
adult being follows a baby? Like, if this baby walked all the way to the highway,
It had to be one of those, like...
that baby didn't want to live. Like, but then it sees you and decides, let me take you to where I'm from.
Right, I see you watching me.
Follow me, lady.
Follow me.
Like,
I'm in danger.
But I originally heard that some dudes, like, it was almost like a decoy baby.
That's what first heard it. I was like, oh
and
my
they drug her into the woods.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, they're using
knows,
babies now?
She said the next thing she remembers is waking up in a trailer or waking up in a barn type situation.
Listen,
she says that's all she remembers.
Okay, I remember just random facts. Like, she said they fed her Cheez-Its. Like, okay, I don't know who was they. I never knew who they was.
Stop it.
They played in her hair, braided her hair, stuff like that. I swear to God, like you can look up these facts.
They said she fed her Cheez-Its.
Like they fed her, whoever she got kidnapped by. They fed her like cheese crackers, and they braided her hair. There's something with her hair.
The saddest part about it,
I know they said she showed up to her parents.
They braided her hair, so these white hillbilly guys who just have Cheez-Its on deck knew how to braid nigger hair. They knew how to braid.
They were experimenting.
Fresh braid a dookie.
Come on, listen.
Fresh braid a dookie. That's what I want.
Listen.
Hey, type into the comments. What kind of braids you think Shorty was rocking when they?
I heard it was they were experimenting. They were trying to figure things out. This is their first go around, of kidnapping, using babies for kidnapping, and then kidnapping.
So that's like
random.
That's like 3 spots where she loses me. The thing
you
that
lost
made
me.
know, oh,
I'm gonna tell you where you lost me. This is what I'm gonna tell you in real life, where I was like, y'all know this is bullshit, right? And everybody was like, you're not being.
You're a misogynist.
They went in on me
yeah.
And I was like, listen, this is when I knew it was some bullshit. I said, listen, if you see a baby on the side of the road, you're not the only person who sees a goddamn baby on the side of the road.
You're the first person to stop for this poor little baby?
Seriously, like,
you.
So I'm just sitting there like,
you.
My thing was this: if you called the police, it's like, yo, there's a baby on the side of the road.
You ain't even got to.
They would have had multiple calls. Of a baby being on the side of the road.
Already know a Karen would have called that shit in on time. Ain't no white lady letting no baby be on the highway, bro. That black lady, I'm sorry, Carlee Russell, she was not the first person to see that baby on the side of the road.
Well, they charged her yesterday.
But see, I need to know, because I stopped listening. This is when, I heard about the story when it first popped off. I promise you, when she first went missing, when they said that they found her car on the side of the highway, they didn't know where she was and they was looking for her.
Right.
The last thing they said about that in the news interview, that they had checked her search history and it showed history of looking up how long to wait to call for an Amber Alert.
Right.
It said something about how long to report someone before they're missing. It was clues. So even as they're reporting on it, they're reporting on it from a point where they know it's lies. They know it's bullshit. That's how I took it.
What? That's how you took it?
Oh yeah, that's the.
What was your angle with the boyfriend?
I didn't hear about him. I didn't know who he was until you mentioned him. I'm assuming he didn't show up until the press conference where she had to tell the truth.
No, he came out.
He stuck out.
He came out on.
Stop picking on my baby.
Yeah.
That part, I don't count that. That's internet gangster. He's behind the walls. But I would imagine, see, that's what I was gonna say. Now,
he's supposed to do that though.
What I'm saying is, the chick didn't look bad. She was not on a universal scale, from a black man's perspective, from the picture that I remember.
Oh, she was right.
Right.
Definitely Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
Definitely
you guys will learn our phrases.
You'll learn our phrases.
Lionel Richie stands for all night long.
All night long.
As you can see. So whenever you hear us say, oh, shorty, Lionel Richie. All day.
Lionel Richie.
Yeah. So with that being said, shorty can get the knees. She can get the rug burn.
Yes.
So for her to lie, and then My whole thing is the lie started to unravel. She had to tell the truth. Why was the lie used in the beginning?
That's what we want to know.
I think I know.
What would that? What do you think? That's what I want to know. Why was the lie used in the beginning?
Get my fuck.
All right, you gonna get comfortable for this. What
Get
was
my
it?
goddamn honeymoon is on. What I believe happened is Shorty told her man she was working late and got into a situation with whoever she had been sneaking around creeping up with. She didn't turn the phones off or didn't get the call right or the location. Somewhere along the line she didn't do something or she did something or she forgot to do something that jammed her up. And she decided to pull the old I got kidnapped trick. She's like, because if you really think about it, every like 5 to 7 years, there's a different woman who claims to have gotten kidnapped and nothing happened to her. And it's always her being caught up in a situation. I believe that she either let time get away, she didn't return the phone calls, or she didn't pop up on time, or got convinced to go ahead and woo out the band with the dude and just ignore. Because don't act like you ain't got caught up in the rapture of love, Anita Baker, and decided to just go with the flow and deal with the consequences after the fact. So then you pull up Monday, where you been? I thought something happened to you. Woo out the band. Oh my God, you'll never believe what happened to me. I was leaving work. And on my way home, I saw a baby on the side of the road. And I stopped to save the baby, and these 3 hillbilly guys.
They jumped out. They used the baby as bait.
Someone hit me in the back of the head, like. That's
Long story short, I was raped. They fed me Jesus and braided my hair.
What happened to the baby?
I'm lucky to be alive.
Where's the baby? Oh, the baby was in on it the whole time.
Baby was in on it the whole time. I'm pretty sure it was his plan.
He came around the corner with a cigar and a top hat.
As soon as they came and got me, I saw him pull out a pack of squares out of his diaper.
He stepped on my hand and said, "Good job, Revis. You earned that raise this week." For some reason, he sounded like George Burns.
He's the mastermind.
Yeah, but
no one ever suspects the baby.
But no, for real shit. That's what I honestly believe. Okay, so she did the press conference and told everybody whatever. What happened?
She did a press conference?
Did she? How did everyone know that she's lying? Did she tell the truth yet?
Fucking good old detective work. Like,
so what is her what's the shit?
Well, I know they charged her.
Cause I don't know
all of the that.
Shout out her boyfriend, by the way.
And I know she made a apology.
Suck ass nigga.
I know she made an apology.
She can say that shit. But what I do want to know is,
I feel like everybody wants an explanation.
Can I find her on Instagram by her name? She can get famous.
I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I seen her on Facebook. I don't know if that was her real page.
But you won't look it up.
I commented on some shit.
I want to see her page.
I don't know if that was her real page, but
I'm feeling nice now.
It was hilarious.
Let me see.
Like, I don't know.
I gotta check this out. I have not seen her outside of that mugshot picture.
This is just.
This might be a fan page.
Yeah, it's a fan page. It is hilarious, by the way.
She can get the rub burn, bro.
Yeah, she was, yeah.
Where's she from?
Hoover, Alabama. Or Bessemer, one of them.
Oh, that bitch might be inbred. That's why she act like that. But, needless to say, I hope everything turns around and work out for Shorty. The one thing I can honestly say is niggas is so stupid and simpy that somebody's going to be paying her commissary and putting shit on her books and taking care of her while she locked down. Hopefully it's not that dumbass boyfriend that she lied to, but somebody going to hold Shorty down. Niggas is dumb.
Somebody need to hold her down. Like, why she only, she...
What?
Players fuck up. She fucked up. She did the goofy shit.
How old is she? I need questions answered.
She did some goofy shit.
You can tell I'm hot. Cause I'm like, you too cute to be making dumbass decisions like this. That's just how I feel. Like, who ain't leading you right?
I don't know how.
Who ain't leading you right? Who you let send you off like that? That nigga, that 22-year-old nigga who took you to them clubs Friday night, Saturday, did he post on your page? No. That nigga left your ass in the wind. Yeah, I'm just saying. Beautiful people do the ugliest things, and sometimes they always turn out to be the most, like the stupidest individuals you ever met in your life.
This is this generation, though, bro. Like, this just.
That's what I mean. Every 5 to
Everybody
7 years, a female claims that she's been abducted or kidnapped or held for ransom. And it's a lie. Yeah. It's a fucking lie. That's not cool. But I wanted to get off of this shit. You got anything else to add to this shit before?
I got nothing else to say to it.
These are all
I hope she get the help she need, man. Because it's like clearly something going on, man.
And just to be clear, we back up the facts with our opinions. So don't take it to heart. Don't get all up in your butt about the shit we say. This is our opinions wrapped around the facts. We ain't just out here spewing fake news and all that goofy shit. She gonna get it. I'll write a letter.
She's a decent.
I'll write a letter. She bad enough to where she should have been saved from making mistakes like this. No one is taking care of her. No one is guiding her. I got you. We'll figure something out. With that said, we'll be right back after these commercial breaks. We're gonna pay a couple bills. Y'all stay classy. And we back.
Yo.
I would like to thank y'all for staying tuned in. We appreciate the love and support.
I really do. It really helps my self-esteem a lot.
Okay.
Thank you.
Be a doll-faced girlfriend and tell your homegirls about the podcast.
Please.
Bird looking ass. Hey, and big homie, let your fellas know, you know what I'm saying, when you go to the gym or gas station line.
Gas station line. Bird.
Let them know, hey.
Gas station line.
I just came across this pretty cool podcast starring these pretty cool black guys that's off the west side of Chicago. They have pretty cool banter.
That's how that conversation to go to the gas station line?
At the gas station line? That's probably how it goes.
Say, man, you heard about that?
Hey, yeah. 1 second, brother. Can I get them windshields for you, man? She was. But, yeah, like and follow. And if you dare share, we appreciate it. It's a big movement going on this side, and we would love for you all to be a part. So just stay locked in with us. Stay tuned. We ready.
Yeah.
Coming back. Oh, real quick before we jump into the second topic, I wanted to explain to my mans why the baby actually got canceled. And I could, like, you probably didn't notice it, because first off, the baby was like in a wave of, yeah, I'm gonna break it down for these killers. That's code word for crackers. I just didn't want to say it. But see, they was loving him when he first came out, because he was dancing and he was rapping.
And he had on a diaper.
And he killed somebody and got away with it. Self-defense. That's what plugged him all the way in. So,
murder's hot.
At Rolling Loud, I believe, he made that homophobic ass remark about gays sucking dick in the parking lot or some shit. He's like, my fans ain't sucking dick out in the parking lot. Who are the band?
Probably are though.
And with that being said, no longer are they, because the community, the LGBTQ plus. Oh no, hold on. I was trying to make sure I get all the letters out. I don't need them coming from me. They took offense to what he said. Immediately, everyone canceled all their rights from him. He lost $30 million in deals directly after that comment. On top of the fact
like 10 minutes later, 30 minutes, the next day?
The next day it was a wrap. They were telling him probably before he went to bed the shitstorm that he was going to endure. He was supposed to have a meal with Burger King. The baby meal would have been off the chain. A Burger King, the baby meal, that's people like alliteration. The Burger King, the baby meal.
He should have went and scored 5 with a train.
So what happened was he apologized, but that shit was not sincere. They were not going for it. So what does he do after losing all these endorsements and all these opportunities? He's working on his next album. He drops a video and he makes a reference to the incident.
Yeah. Mocking them or being like, yo, man.
That's the thing.
It's like, damn, you know.
He probably seen it as sincere. It was that type shit. He was like, yo, I apologize for that shit that happened at Rolling Loud with Wappy Bam. And that was pretty much it.
That was it.
The video was about motherfuckers being lost in a haunted house, but he had a gay dude that was in a group or some shit with them, like showing inclusion. It was similar to like when Kevin Hart said when he was gonna do the Oscars, and they pulled up all the gay shit that he said, and they wanted him to apologize for that shit.
You know what the thing about, let's not even get into that.
Kevin apologized for it being a bad taste, but he wasn't finna keep kissing ass. That's what they wanted him to do. That's what they wanted the baby to do. The baby started doing it, and it did nothing for him. His first album sold over like 120,000 the first week. Second album, Baby on Baby 2, 16,000. 16,000 the first week. He never recovered from that.
He probably spent that much to make that album.
You can't discuss or talk bad about them. No, he's not moving like he was.
Well, I don't want to.
He's been relegated to video. I mean, he's still who he is. People are probably still booking him. He ain't where he could have been. He ain't where he should be. He had the fucking summer on lock before Corona. It was the baby.
Before Corona, it was the baby. Ugh. I mean, just to even.
Is that where we at? Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we at. To even, I want to touch that. I want to. So
this is what we here for.
So touch on it.
This is what pause.
Pause. That was it was a matter of time. What did I say?
5 minutes and 12 seconds.
5 minutes.
Into the second session. Into the second session. Congratulations.
So that was.
Y'all just witnessed history. Oh, let's get shot good. Let's get shot good.
Look, to not want to. I mean, the thing about it is this. Why can't you guys want to be included? You're saying, like, and I'm talking about the community, the LGBT community. I don't want to get anything wrong. That's why I said that.
Careful.
Yeah, right.
Careful.
The thing is, y'all want to be like, yo, we want to be included, this, that, and the other. But we talk about everybody.
We really do.
We talk about everybody. Like the world, celebrities, comedians, they shit on everyone. And it's like...
I talk about everyone, and it's like the
we
way
can't
I show
shit
love.
on you.
I don't love you.
You know what I mean?
Like, that's how I talk about people.
You know what I mean? It's like, what are you... Come on.
Because I know y'all talk about us when we ain't there.
And it's like...
Motherfuckers.
Come on. We shit on everybody. So it's like...
With love.
And the thing is, it's like... Yeah, what he said was ignorant.
Careful.
What the baby said was ignorant. It was real life ignorant.
Yeah.
It was just an ignorant statement. Like, I'm not even joking. It was just an ignorant statement. It was like unnecessary, even if they were like really didn't have to speak on that.
Let me explain to you what that was. If you don't know, you will probably know after I say it. What he did, he was feeling himself. He was at the top of his game, and he was untouchable. He was that man before that statement.
But what I'm saying is,
no one was checking.
That was ignorant and it was unnecessary. Mm-hmm. You're at a show, do your show.
But you're the man. Everything you touch turn to gold.
Yes.
You kill somebody and they hail you as a hero behind it, knowing the path that you take.
All right.
Your baby famous because of you.
Okay.
You had a beef with a nigga over the name Baby.
Okay.
Ain't nobody like his first single was Should. Why? Because he come in the game bullying niggas.
Okay, that's cool.
He got an image to uphold.
I do, and I don't think taking a political stance on something. Really. I don't think that had anything to do with everything you just said. So it was just like you're on stage.
Yeah, that comes with nobody telling him, you know what,
bro, you're on stage.
You know what?
Do your thing.
What's his real name?
We're paying you to do your thing. Do your thing. Get up out of there. You know, like that was something to be said at your crib, drunk, and then somebody recorded it, and he like, man, I was in the crib, drunk, and we could be like, yeah. But you're on stage, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. Just shut up and rap.
Motherfucker should have been like, hey, Jonathan Kurt, we don't think that's a good idea. We don't think you should say that. That doesn't... I mean, we're looking at the analytics here, and that doesn't seem to be...
It was just more so like...
That's not going to move the needle for us.
It was just more so like, shut up.
It was but am I lying? That's what it was. It was him being at the top of his game, feeling untouchable, feeling invincible.
I guess.
That's how it happens all the time. Kramer just came off the high of closing out the best selling,
arguably, yes,
of all time. At the time, yeah, of all time.
Shit, Seinfeld was big.
I remember laughing at bitches in high school. Like, you watched that shit.
I remember, what I remember like really big about Seinfeld is their season finale show. Like how everybody, all white people were going crazy, like it was
digging.
It was that one, that season finale show. I remember just like it was like the Super Bowl was on. Like people were.
It was only a handful of them. I can tell you for sure. I'm gonna pull up the numbers. I'm gonna pull up the numbers. This is what I
remember Friends and Seinfeld, but mostly Seinfeld because people were like going to get random things for their Seinfeld watch party. Like I remember somebody was getting a loaf of bread that he always comes in with when he goes shopping, and they were getting the orange juice that he drink, and they were serving. It was just a bunch of crazy shit, and I was like, oh man, what the fuck is going on? And then I watched Seinfeld.
Excuse me.
That shit's hilarious.
So, the final episode of Seinfeld, titled The Finale, was broadcast on May 14th, 1998. It was a monumental rating success. That's getting cut. With 76.3 million American views tuned in to watch it. So 76 million Americans.
Yeah, I remember that. It was crazy.
And this was the second show I was talking about.
What was the second show?
MASH was the best of all time.
Wow.
MASH,
I would have never thought that.
MASH came in with a 7.8 out of 10. Meaning, out of 10 televisions, damn near 8 of them were watching the MASH and the Cheers and the Fugitive finales. Like, those are the best-selling finales of all time.
And Seinfeld beat them all, or?
Yeah, Seinfeld was a big deal. Seinfeld was a big deal. Seinfeld almost didn't do that last season, and they brought him back for $1 million an episode. That's unheard of in '97.
I mean, it was that good though, man.
Was it? We didn't get it at the time.
At the time, that was.
And this is why we closed out with the time machine antics, because I have to fucking know. Like, we were too young to understand what was happening with Seinfeld, and we didn't know what a season finale was.
Yeah, around that time we didn't know.
We didn't know the whole, like.
We didn't know the.
This is why we didn't know, because our shows didn't get them. Moesha just went off the air, and we gonna do that too. We gonna do reviews and like that's why we said we talk about movies, music. Like, do y'all recognize like first?
Martin was probably our first. Moesha. No, man, that shit was going on.
Moesha went off the air, open ended. Like I can't recall the episode word by word right now, but that's gonna be within the next 3 or 4 episodes. We're gonna talk about TV shows that just end, like with like just leave a nigga on. You talking about a cliffhanger?
So many good shows just.
Because that's not Moesha. Moesha left on a cliffhanger.
It's so many good shows because people just didn't get them. Or they didn't like her.
I don't even want to get into that shit about her. But yes, we spent more than enough time. We was talking about all that shit. The second topic of the episode today is actually.
That's why I said we're on the tangent.
It happens, but that's why we need that moderator.
It's what's the scariest thing that you could think could happen to you?
For me personally, I have a couple of scenarios, and this is real life shit. One of my scenarios. Falling out of an airplane into the middle of the ocean and having to swim in either direction.
I mean, geez, that's even if you survive the fall.
Ouch, baby. Very ouch. Secondly, having to crawl through it, like, just imagine I'm in a cave. And I gotta crawl out this motherfucker. And I come to a split decision, this way or that way. And I take one of the ways, and as I'm crawling, that shit gets more narrow and more narrow until I'm wedged in that motherfucker.
You crawl back at any point?
I've gone too far now because I'm wedged in.
How you get that far? You know, like you didn't see like, yo, this is getting narrower. I need to crawl back.
I think just hoping that something was on the other side. Yeah, like maybe see a glimpse of hope. I mean, light. Maybe I see some light through the cracked rock back there.
Yeah, that light. That's just a cracked rock.
So you're like, oh, maybe this is an opening.
And then it's like some shimmer of the water.
Yeah.
Some fuck.
What about you? Like, what's a scary scenario? For
Scary scenario. I'm driving and I hit someone.
This is tough because I don't vape no more. You hit someone.
I'm hit someone. I'm driving.
With what?
My car. I'm driving my car. I'm jamming out to some Michael Jackson.
Okay. Oh.
I'm going
the
good.
way you make me feel.
I'm talking about Baby Be Mine. I'm in here grooving.
Oh,
Baby Be Mine.
You talking about Saturday afternoon then?
Saturday afternoon.
You either just done with your
Sunday,
errands or going to get the car washed.
Going to get the car wash.
Be
No.
my girl.
Leaving from the car wash because it's Baby Be Mine.
Yeah. Be my girl.
You know, car smells good.
Okay.
I fucking hit someone.
Adult or child?
Oh God, scary. Worst case scenario.
Is this what that is?
If this is worst case scenario, I mean, it's really, anybody. But worst case scenario.
Give me your scenario. You said...
I hit an 11-year-old blonde white girl. A straight A student.
Sheesh.
Who helps out at her grandma's retirement home.
Sheesh. Oh.
And she's like a Girl Scout, and all the Girl Scouts love her because she helps them. I'm just one of those, and
that's a good
God.
fight. That's a good night. Good fight,
Dude.
good night. Like, no, I wouldn't.
What do I do?
That scenario, like,
that's scary.
Where are you when this happened? Is anyone there to witness it? I got questions. Oh, well, you gotta turn yourself in.
I mean, like, of course. I mean, like, turn myself in if I didn't.
See, this is not.
If I didn't murder myself on the scene.
This was not the original scenario. Like, originally, if I may, we brought up a question.
I turned it up a notch.
Right. We brought up a question. Could you
Thank
hit
you,
someone?
Terramana. Shout out to Terramana, everybody. Turn shit up.
We brought up the question in a roundabout way. Could you hit somebody with your car? I said, yeah, no problem. I wouldn't trip at all. I wouldn't be concerned.
I gotta take this.
Go ahead. Monster was like, no, it's a little more complicated than that. I kept assuming, like, well, if I got the right of way, or I'm in traffic and they not paying attention, like whatever the case is,
pull up on me.
I feel like it's easy for me to smack somebody and not think twice.
Oh, you need me to pull up on me?
That's why I was like, it's easy for me.
Okay, I'm in.
But this scenario that he's painting, he's making the victim.
Yeah.
He has made the victim an 11-year-old white girl who comes from money, private school, and she seems to have been crossing the street in between the proper channel, meaning she crossed at the proper crosswalk. So we either were speeding, and that either way we didn't give her the right of way. That changes the whole shebang bang. So yeah.
No, man. Like
terrifying.
You're cruising and just.
But it doesn't matter. Rich white girl, 11-year-old.
She's not even rich. She's just a white girl, blonde hair.
White girl, 11-year-old, walking outside by herself. She rich.
Well,
she come from money. She ain't with no friends. She ain't with no parents. She just walking from the.
We don't know if
from the social club.
She could be whatever. She could be walking across the street to her parents' car.
Did I just say social club?
Yeah, I don't. Do rich people
Those ain't been around since.
I don't know. Rich people, they got it all, man. So
That's what I'm saying. I only knew one. I fucked that up.
Their social clubs have probably got different names. You know, like Illuminati.
Real shit.
Like Bilderberg. That's the name of our social club. Okay.
Motherfuckers forget about that point too. George Bush and George W. Bush were in a fucking fraternity called Skull and Bones. and it was a real thing. And it was like,
was that a real thing?
oh, it was real, and it was like 2 shakes away from the Illuminati. Like, yeah, they used to meet up and do rituals and all that ish. So, damn, I was not expecting this conversation to be like this, because this changes my point of view. I've never accidentally hit anybody with
Of course not. I've never accidentally hit anybody in my car. That's why I said it's a very scary scenario. I mean, because it's just, you know, you're like...
That's tough. Originally, I was like...
It's so scary. That's why
and
people hate the way I drive. I drive like an old man. Cause it's like...
I drive like I grew up out west, and people hate the way I drive.
Oh, man. Out west is... When driving out west, we get...
They don't get that, though. The people I ride with, they either been away from the city so long, or they never driven like that. They always drive like
you gotta know things out driving out west. You gotta know, like, don't respect this light. Nobody out west respects this light.
Don't wait behind this car. Like, they
keep driving. Like, what are you doing? Why are you cruising? Don't cruise down this block. You've never been down this block.
They don't know that. They don't get
slide down this motherfucker. Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get to where you going.
Yeah.
You know.
So, I think we need to go into something else, because I feel like this right here ended it. I mean, we both have the same point of view about this. So
yeah.
Excuse me. I say we go right into the third topic. But let's take a break real quick and come right back.
We can do that.
All right, right back, y'all, real quick. And we back.
What's the word?
Want to thank y'all for staying tuned in to the podcast Lookin Ass, in conjunction with 77 Tree Production, in accordance to something. What was the Joe Jackson ass thing?
Dead Plumber Productions.
Dead Plumber Productions. My apologies. But keeping it going. Speaking of dead plumbers, there's been a lot of bullshit stopping up the fucking the airways, if you will, with this tomfoolery about Taylor Swift.
Straight goofy shit.
Taylor Swift has said to be on the same level of fame.
You know, first they started with that Beyonce shit.
As Michael Jackson. Now, in all true and fairness, Beyonce and the Beehive is something completely different.
Now listen,
if they're going to measure something, at least say Beyonce rivals Michael Jackson.
I wouldn't listen.
She's kind of like a big deal.
She's a big deal, but listen. Until you can go in every country.
Come on now.
And have, now listen, this is no disrespect to the LGBT community.
Uh-oh.
But until you can go in every country.
Careful.
And have grown straight men scream to the top of their lungs to where they're passed out and passed over a crowd in front of their family who they brought.
Just in case you're lost, that's what happened with Michael Jackson.
That's what happens with Michael Jackson. And it wasn't just one instance.
No, it was every time he was anywhere.
Every time he was anywhere. You have grown straight men screaming his name till they pass out.
Like, have you ever been so excited that you reach a level of happiness, it peaks, and there's nowhere else to go, so you just faint?
You just faint.
Grown men.
Now, I'm not saying Beyonce don't got grown men screaming on their passing out. I'm not saying that.
We ain't even talking about, like, she might, but we know Taylor Swift ain't on that.
No, Taylor Swift ain't got no love.
That's where I'm at with it. Because it was a whole TikTok thing, and I did a video, I just ain't never posted because I didn't get a chance to finish it.
What are you talking about? The man had a gold record when he was 10.
Like, Michael Jackson level fame?
What you saying?
It's called Michael Jackson level fame. It's not called Taylor Swift. Like, Taylor wishes that she can
You're just saying
pop up from under a stage land, stand completely still for 2 minutes, and then the only thing you do is move your head from one side to the other, and the stadium, not the arena, not the town hall, not the gymnasium,
a packed stadium.
That is from a country where you're probably not legally supposed to be flying. Like,
come on.
He was shutting shit down like that.
Come on. The Super Bowl.
He was the first Super Bowl show ever. The Super Bowl show came about because of this. Now I'm about to learn you. When the Super Bowl would go into halftime, they would lose viewers. People would tune into other shit and get caught up in whatever they watch. So this particular year, 91, I believe.
91.
They didn't have anything popping during halftime, and Living Color stole the show. A new upstart, the rival, if you will, that was supposed to be for Saturday Night Live, the sketch comedy show started by the great and talented Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Talented. Shout out to Keenan Ivory Wayans.
And his brothers and
Shout
sisters.
out to the Wayans.
And the rest of the family.
Shout
They put something together
Wayans.
it rivaled the NFL Super Bowl. Like, all the people that were watching the Super Bowl tuned in to Fox to see the Super Bowl halftime show that Keenan Ivory Wayans put on for that production. That day, that drew eyes to two things that day.
Yep.
In Living Color as a show, and to the halftime show, or to the halftime period at the Super Bowl. Like, they realized we gotta have something.
We gotta have something.
We can't be losing people at this rate. Because people were tuning out and not coming back.
And what year is this, 91?
This was 91.
So they were thinking in 91, who can we put on TV
that everyone will watch.
The whole world.
That everyone will pay attention to.
Would watch.
This also ties into that time machine antics. Because truthfully, there's only one person at this time. And people fail to realize this is before any allegations. The time period before Mike got called out on those allegations, he was literally like our prince. Like, they had Princess Diana.
Right.
And Queen Elizabeth. We had Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
We legit had Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
He was royalty. Everywhere else he was labeled royalty. The nigga wore the prince's wear. Like,
He was royalty.
he didn't have to say anything. It was what it was.
I mean, the Super Bowl at that point.
Did not exist. I mean, the
Was
Super
it?
Bowl did. The Super Bowl
when Mike
halftime
did
show
it,
didn't.
It wasn't even the Super Bowl. It was a Michael concert.
Yeah. They paid him.
And they just threw the Super Bowl.
I'm not even know. I don't know what the amount was, but they overpaid him to make sure that he threw on a performance to where no one would ever forget. Us making history and creating the Super Bowl halftime spectacular. That was created by Michael Jackson, the first. Taylor Swift, have you? Besides, like, this is what I know Taylor Swift for, and this is gonna sound like some hating, and it might be. Yeah, bitch. She dates people, breaks up with them, and then uses that as ammo to write her albums. I don't appreciate that. That sounds like clout chasing. She dates famous motherfuckers. Like, she has had some of Hollywood's golden boys in her back pocket behind some of this shit. No cap. And when I seen that, I'm like, oh, this bitch just dates. My apologies if you get offended. She just dates people to have that ammo for an album.
Who breaks up with who?
She does every time.
She breaks up with
Every time.
So you mean to tell me the fourth guy that knew
Zane or whatever. I don't know these people.
Break up. He let that happen?
Because originally you don't fall into Hollywood tropes. You don't.
She just looks boring.
But everyone wants her.
Oh God.
I don't think she is. I think because she's country, she's quiet, she comes from that American Idol shit. Everybody got a side. And I think that side.
She's like, her side is a whiny brat.
But what does that matter if you're the man? She's the
Ooh.
man.
God.
She's the man. That's why she can pick who. That's why she picks and chooses.
Fuck out of here,
Because it's
bro.
like the shittiest part is
Yeah, she's gonna
she's
win.
dated actors and other artists, and she's always seemed to be upheld as being bigger than them.
That could be a plot, man. It could be a plot.
Whose agenda? For who?
I mean, like, for
What would you do? What is she gaining from crushing a dude? Like she's just belittling these men.
empowerment, man. You know, a whole bunch of
Mike wasn't about that. So what is
Mike was different. See, Mike was, to this day, nobody is like gave away as a entertainer gave away more charity. You know, he's a real philanthropist. So
Make that change. I just like doing that shit every now and
Every
then.
now
I'm
and
feeling
then.
myself if we ain't already known. Like that bag is in effect.
but I mean, Mike was something different. You know.
I'm like a cap and a stem in. You feel me? Pause. I don't like it anyway. It's starting to vibrate though. That's why you're here. You got me, Captain? Alright.
That shit was dropping right now, guys. We are witnessing.
Oh, like shit vibrating right
We
now.
are witnessing that shit drop.
Hold on.
He's reaching for stuff he doesn't even want, guys.
I do. I just been honeymooners on. Norton.
It's happening.
Norton. All right. Well, more examples. Sorry, we lose track, but it legit just popped.
Who is saying this? Is this just
You know,
people who
what,
like
are we
Taylor
millennials?
Swift?
Are we millennials? What?
Are we? We're Gen
What-
X.
We're Generation X.
We're Generation X.
Sorry for staring so long.
They're millennials.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I don't like them.
What? Millennials?
No. Shit is happening too.
The Shrews?
Yeah.
They're hitting pretty hard, huh? I told you
I
they
can't
were
look
great.
at you. Hold on.
I told you they were great.
Hold on. I don't like millennials. I don't like them. Because they're lazy and they think they know it all.
Yeah.
They
And they're
don't know-
whiny.
And they don't know shit.
And they're emotional.
They're spoiled. Like, that's how the whole Karen fiascos come. Like, motherfuckers, they just complain about everything. I don't like them.
I don't like them either, man.
I forget what the point was. What was the point? Help me. This is why you're here. You're supposed to.
That's why I'm hearing right. The point
The
was,
millennials think that Taylor Swift is so high and mighty. They think that they just swear Taylor Swift is their golden
so
god.
high and mighty.
But she's fucking not. She's a con artist who uses the male ego as a fucking stepping stone to the fucking chaotic pyramid that is a fucking life, man. Fucking Sammy or Zayn or whatever the fuck this guy's name is from One Direction, or Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, I fucking heard about him. Who else dated this
This is
pina colada sipping ass?
Ronnie.
And my whole thing is
Brought
don't
to
let
you
me
by
get lost. Oh wow. Yeah. She uses people. She makes her albums off the heartbreak that she creates from her own relationship. It's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Usher did it.
No, he didn't. Jermaine Dupri did that. Jermaine Dupri wrote Confessions. He wrote that because of what he did to Janet Jackson. So do you still feel bad for him? Of course not.
Never felt bad for him.
If you tell me that story that way, I feel bad up until I feel
I
like,
don't think Janet.
he wrote that album because he got the white stripper bitch pregnant while he was with the queen of the queen. Nick, like, first and foremost,
I'm pretty sure she knew he
Let me, because we never talked about it.
I think she knew he was banging the white shit. It's just that he got her pregnant.
If motherfuckers ever thought that Michael Jackson or Janet Jackson was not black, that was the nail in the coffin right there, bro. Jermaine Dupri don't look like shit. He was past his prime as a producer. He wasn't on nothing. He wasn't sitting on money. She was with him because he pursued her, he courted her, he won her over. You chase after the golden light and then you fumble it for a white Boricua?
She hot though?
That's irrelevant.
Was she hot though?
That's irrelevant. That bitch is a stripper. Janet's not a stripper unless she's doing it for you. That Red Velvet Room album,
yeah,
that shit can play tonight. Mark the date? July 29th. Red Velvet. The album with the red background and the curly hair Janet.
Oh.
Dial it up. Yeah, everything is nice and
He fumbled that. I mean, he's a weird looking cat anyway, so it's like, bro, you got Janet.
He comes from money though. He's been around since the start of hip hop. So if anyone is the godfather of hip hop, like the freaks come out at night, he was in that video. Like Jermaine, we used to make fun of that shit.
Yes, we did.
But he was in
He
it.
was in that bitch. He was in that bitch going crazy.
Curl, dry, dripping.
He was going crazy.
Curl. Man, I don't give a fuck. Eddie asked Michael for permission to date. No, Eddie, that's my sister. No, you can't date Janet.
You go behind Mike's back and
now we're Eddie. Eddie had a reputation. In the 80s, Eddie had a reputation. Never had there been a motherfucking eligible bachelor at the time that our community could connect to. Fuck. I was just like Peebo Bryson. What's his name?
Shaft, man.
Not Shaft. Billy D. Billy D was always old and out of touch.
Billy D was.
He was selling us 40s.
Man, he was selling us 40s.
My thing is, this nigga was touchable. Like
he made us drink Coke 45.
he gave that to us.
He gave it
as
to
a
us.
community. Like,
Oh my god.
But
crazy.
Mike, yeah.
Nowhere near. Come on, man. Like you're nowhere near Mike, Mrs. Swift, and Swifties. Just cut that there.
I hate that.
Don't be disrespectful.
I'm going to cut together footage of me showing parts of my
Can't even
career.
fucking dance.
I got posters upon posters upon
She
pictures.
can't even dance.
I've ordered things from Michael Jackson. I've waited at the mailbox for shit's kicking me. I've never done that for Taylor Swift, and I don't plan. I can't tell you a Taylor Swift song.
Gun to your fucking head right now. Name a fucking Taylor Swift song.
You pull the trigger, motherfucker.
Stop stalling.
You pull the trigger, because I don't know it. I don't fucking know it, man. I don't fucking know it. I can guess.
Stop fucking stalling.
Beating out my heart. I don't know. And we gone anyway. Either way you slice it, we gone. So I'm just.
There's so many scenarios I can do that for.
Jesus Christ.
Name 2 Joe Budden songs right now.
Come on, man. You gotta stop yelling so loud. You freaking me out, though. For real. I'm so fucking.
We need to wrap this up. My shit's dropping on this guy.
No, we don't rap. We need footage.
We need footage.
Footy is what the kids call it. Everything is Copenhagen. Everything is copacetic. Yeah. Okay. There's just so many lights and everything.
Yes, the lights.
All of the lights.
You're vibrating.
Vibro. I'm vibro right now.
Vibro.
I'm vibro right now, bro. I'm vibro. Yeah, Taylor Swift. You just had a little concert and what you the thing. No, that was Beyonce.
She had one too.
Must have been went short. Didn't hear much about
It was
it.
last month. It was like 2 days.
Did they create a hologram of you, Taylor Swift?
I probably did.
Oh God, I can't steer that shit wrong. There's been companies fighting over the rights to create holograms for Mr. Michael Jackson. And it's the funniest shit ever. Because, like, Mike, even in his death, he's stirring up some stuff.
He's stirring it up.
Fuck you. You know what? That's what I just said. That's what I just said. So you go, that's the part you double down on? Stirring it up.
Stirring it up.
That's my guy. It's my co-host.
Still stirring it up, guys. From the dead.
Anything else you want to freestyle a little something? Just so we clear on this part, Taylor Swift she's nowhere in the realm of touching on Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Not on
As
the
a matter
same
of fact, Taylor Swift, we're calling you out to shut that down. You should, don't be disrespectful.
Tay, tell your people to back that shit off.
You know, back that down. You know.
Jesus Christ.
All right. No, I think I'm clear.
Luck be a lady tonight, you ass.
Barely.
That's how it starts. Fucking big. Yeah. I feel like we talked about the baby. The next episode, I say we call it out now. We need to talk about Will Smith. We do a whole Will Smith episode.
We do a Will Smith episode.
Talk about how he wasn't accepted by the community.
I didn't want him. We didn't want him.
And then we started to accept him by the
tried.
community.
We really did.
Look past all the fugazi shit.
All of it. We really did. I swear we did.
And
really
then,
did.
After all this bullshit through the teens, I'm talking about the 20 teens, about no bullying and woo wop bam, he go and bully fucking Chris Rock and he hit my man in the shit. I don't like that shit. I don't.
All of his wife, man. You know.
I apologize, I had to get that going now, but yeah. I can honestly say I haven't fucked with Fresh Prince since then. I stopped watching Fresh Prince.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop fucking with him, but it's just like
I can't
it's like your slip show. I see it improved. I see it now.
So what do you do from this point on? Every time I see you, I don't want to. It's a guy pretending to be a guy when
you got some movies coming out and stuff. Like
he tainted fucking. I can't. He tainted that movie forever. Emma Martin.
that last one sucks.
Get a hold of yourself.
Sucks so bad.
Because it looks like the cups are moving and they're not.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be speaking into the mic. But this is Truth Serum, and you're in a treehouse with Ron Diggity Doe.
And you guys in the treehouse with Monster.
So what has happened is we took in between takes, we rearranged port drinks, used the bathroom. Illuminati, it's all through your body, like 12-gauge shot.
Maybe took it from the shrooms. We don't know.
That's what happened. Feels like someone slipped me a little bit of shebang bang, and now your boy is just out here. I got my swim trunks on, but I didn't think I was gonna get wet this quick. Pause.
Pause.
I know this much. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm home.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you're here too, cause it's hot as fuck out there. Could you imagine tripping in that fucking heat?
I can't imagine tripping in here. Like,
It's hot as fucking here too.
it's not though.
It's really not.
Why is it hot to you?
The liquor.
Is it?
Carolina.
But again, so Monster, why don't you let the people know real time where they can find you when you're not doing this right here?
Well, I'm not doing this most likely. I'm at work, or you can find me on social media
Give them the apps.
On their TikTok.
Give them the name.
Megalo Monster.
Might have to spell it out for some of them.
MEGALOMONSTER, number 4.
2 slaps for it.
And that's about it. It's all the I got kicked off every other thing. So
That's true. I was explaining to my man how he gonna have to bring it back. He thinks it's a game. You might as well just pay your phone up, get a brand new phone. You're going to have to use a brand new.
I want my old page back.
Nah, that's not.
But it's
After,
like,
create you a new one.
no, fuck you.
Create you a new one, because if you go in with your new phone, because this is what happened. I'm gonna tell you about at least a Snapchat. Snapchat kicks you out. There's no coming back. You have to get a new phone and a new email. If you try to log in with the same email on a new phone, it's no bueno. You don't get through. They lock you out of that joint. So now you gotta do it again, which means you gotta go get another new phone.
Yeah. So fuck you, Snapchat. You had my business.
You tried to appeal
We
it.
had a good run.
You tried to appeal it.
Eat balls.
But this is what they know. Motherfuckers get new phones every 2, 3
Oh
years.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they
And
do.
the moment you grab a new phone,
And they know that we're gonna come back
That's
like
the first-
some
bro,
fucking addict.
the first thing
Like
I did when
some
I updated
Snapchat-
my phone.
You want me to come back?
The first
like
thing I
some
did when I updated my
Snapchat
phone.
Crack addict. No.
Do you hear me? The first thing I did,
You had your run.
I got a new address, new email, some shit that, and then the crazy part is I only use that email for that. Shit's turning sideways now. I'm just logging on.
You had your chance now. You made your choice.
TikTok, where it's at, baby. I'm gonna figure out a way to monetize it without getting naked. But I mean, don't put baby in the corner. Don't put baby in the corner. That's all
It's
I'm
money.
saying.
Pause.
Oh my lord. Me personally, I'm still out here. You can find me on Snapchat, Parnell Shuttlesworth. That's PARNELL _. Is that how you say that? Fucking words moving, man. Shuttlesworth, like the movie that the man was in.
Okay.
He got games, shit, because now shit's moving. Just search Ronnie Doe. If you search Ronnie Doe, RONNIE DOUGH, dough as in dough, like bread, not door. Don't be ignorant. Don't be ignorant. God, this guy's fucking just, he's eating this up, huh? Then I'm on Twitch. Yeah, because that's the thing. Because I'm on Twitch. Rondo 1. I'm not AI. I'm not sentient. I'm on Twitch. Stop moving. It's fucking. I'm on Twitch.
You're on Twitch.
I'm on Twitch. Not now.
He's on Twitch.
But not right now.
Not right now.
But Rondo
1.
Did you do that right? Rondo 1 on Twitch.
He's on Twitch.
Search that. That's how you find it. If you search that, that's how you find
That's
it.
how you find one.
Jesus Christ, man.
And you have any other platforms you want?
Yeah.